Hello everyone, this is Mike Prendergast, the host of Wealth Matters for Physicians by Altfest Personal Wealth Management. In today's video, I will be asking Jessica Nelson, a financial advisor at Altfest, who is also a certified financial planner and a CPA, two questions we've received about Roth versus traditional pre-tax retirement contributions, as well as when it doesn't make sense to take distributions from one's retirement account before or at required minimum distribution age. Altfest has been helping physicians for nearly 40 years achieve financial independence by optimizing all areas of their investments and personal finances. We do this in a fully objective, fee-transparent manner, while as a legal fiduciary, always putting our physicians' best interests first.
So our first question is, when does it make sense to make Roth contributions to a retirement account versus making traditional pre-tax contributions to a retirement account?
When considering whether you should make Roth contributions or traditional contributions to your retirement account, you want to think about what your current tax rate is versus your future tax rate, right? And you want to consider which one would result in the lowest tax liability. Now you might be saying, how on earth am I supposed to know that? I barely know what tax rates are going to be next year. How am I supposed to know what it's going to be when I retire? So you want to think about your lifespan, right? You want to think about the way your income is projected to change. So let's say you are freshly out of school, this is your first job. It is safe to assume that this is the lowest tax rate you would ever be in. Versus, let's say it's 10 years down the line, you are now an executive, or maybe you own your own practice and your practice is doing great. Maybe this is the highest tax rate you would ever be in. And really what's more likely to happen is that this is going to fluctuate. This is why it's important to work with your advisor when making this determination.
Our next question is, does it make sense to wait to take distributions from one's retirement accounts until one reaches the age of required minimum distributions? Or would it make more sense sometimes to take them earlier before one's required minimum distribution age?
Absolutely. So when you're considering whether you should make distributions from your retirement account as soon as you are eligible to make qualified distributions, or wait until you hit RMD age, there are a few things to consider. One of them being, do you need the funds? If you're able to wait and maybe live off of other assets, it may make sense to wait until you reach RMD age in order to get longer tax deferred growth. Another consideration is your tax rate. So let's say you can withdraw, you can make qualified distributions from your account, and currently your tax rate is low. It may make sense to go ahead and do so. So maybe an example is you have just retired. Maybe you're not collecting Social Security as of yet, but you can make qualified distributions. So you essentially have no income that year. Maybe then it does make sense to go ahead and withdraw.
Well, thank you very much, Jessica, for answering today's submitted questions. If you have a question you'd like us to potentially answer in a future video, please submit it in the comment section below. Also, please remember to subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to receive notifications when we release future videos. If you are a physician who would like to speak to us about your own personal finances, please contact my colleague Jesse Freeling at Altfest at 212-796-8732, or by emailing Jesse at his email address, which is also in the description of today's video below. Well, that's all for today, physicians. I look forward to being with you again on our next video, and until then, be well and keep on optimizing your finances.